No, yeah, I looked up morning, like, put it on the stand. Yeah, I think that's the best person. Exactly. Yes, it is.
Good morning. Welcome. Can everybody hear me all right? Yeah? Welcome and hail, the longest night is upon us. Huzzah! Good morning to those of you who are here in our sanctuary and to those of you viewing us online. My name is Renee Back, and I welcome you to the Unitarian Universalist congregation of Flint, a progressive LGBTQ plus affirming religious community. If you'd like more information about our faith tradition or this congregation, please feel free to talk with one of our ministers today or via their contact information found at uuflint.org. Visitors are especially invited to attend coffee hour downstairs after the service, and any of us who would be happy to tell you more about our congregation. You may also sign up for our weekly email newsletter by visiting our website, scanning the QR code on the back of the order of service. If somebody wants to hold that, order of service there, or by completing the card in the seats backs here in the sanctuary. Hold up the card. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. I just forgot to grab it before I came up here. Okay. Today is a special solstice service. Just as Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, and many other spiritual paths are a kaleidoscope of different practices and therefore many different types of myths connected to their various celebrations, paganism too has an eclectic variation of ways to honor the sacred. Today, I'd like to take you on a journey through what it means to honor the longest night and welcome the returning of the sun. You see, the longest night is about more than the light returning. It's a way to honor our ancestors that sat around fires and in great halls, in small groups and large gatherings, alone in front of a candle or in the company of like-minded souls. The breath of the ancestors as they told stories through the darkness and the cold. These stories and the act of telling them make up what it means to be human, and that's a special gift. Please see the back of the order of service and e-update for detailed announcements, but I have a few I'd like to highlight. We have announcements. We have Christmas Eve and our soup social potluck at 5:30 on the 24th. So we'll have a service and some soup afterward.
On each of the past 3 Sundays, we lit a candle on our Advent wreath, one for hope, one for peace, and one for joy. Today, we add the candle for love. The holy power of love is our connection to one another and to the world. It is the centerpiece of our faith. May love bring us closer together and heal our divisions.
Oh, I see. I'm a little out of the thing here. It's fine. I'd like to start by honoring the sacred stewards of the land we joyfully inhabit today. Our indigenous relatives who still exist to this day and continue to carry the flame of humanity in our common pursuit of equitable existence. We know them as the Council of the Three Fires or the Anishinaabe people, and they are made up of so many wonderful groups. Today, I dedicate my work to these relatives, and am so grateful to be a part of a group of people who support indigenous-led organizations and grassroots change movements, and who back campaigns led by indigenous communities seeking the return of carefully chosen lands. May we live to see the light of humanity blaze forth in kindness and honor. Blessed be. Please join me in the reciting of our covenant. Ready? Recognizing the richness of diversity, the beauty and wonder of shared worship, and the transforming power of love and service, we gather as a sacred, intentional community to freely seek knowledge and truth, to celebrate the fullness of life, and by our actions to increase goodness and justice. So mote it be. So, with the help of the chorus, who will take their places, a sacred circle in pagan traditions is a reflection of the cyclical nature of life. It helps to consciously create a special, temporary, and protected space. A circle is a kind of prayer that acts as a boundary between the mundane and the sacred. We invite you to lend us your prayers, mindfulness, and good energy as we participate in the ancient rite of circle casting. You'll hear us sing of each direction: east, south, west, and north. For each direction, we honor the connection to the elements and the ancestors by naming things that invoke or invite these elements and ancestors into the space with us. This is a call and response, so feel free to join in if you feel moved. Today, we honor the longest night and welcome the days ahead of story timing and remembrance. Hail the longest night, welcome the return of the sun. Eastern morning, first breath of the soul, worldview forming, sacred and whole, wind of knowledge, simple and wise, bringer of the lightning that strikes in our minds. Come to us, be here now, southern fire, white rays of the sun, source of will that always is done, heat of passion, longing and need, you who push the green one out of the seed, come to us, be here now, Western River, devotee of the moon, gentle sculptor of babes in the womb, spring of jubilation, courage and tears, giver of the sweet love that soothes all our fears. Come to us, be here now, northern mountain, body of the earth, finite treasure of infinite worth, cave of transformation, childbirth and death, suckler of the wild ones, who curl upon your breast. Come to us, be here now. Come to us, be here now. Come to us, The circle is cast. The circle teaches us how the Creator made things and how to live. It teaches us how we should look at creation. Life travels in a circle. In the east is the baby, to the south is the youth, in the west is the adult, and in the north is the elder. Then we return to the Earth Mother to start the cycle again. We observe what is around us from the center of the circle. This develops our point of view. We must be careful not to become self-centered.
Good morning. Good morning. So the shortest day came and the year died. And everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing and dancing. To drive the dark away, they lighted candles in the winter trees, hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. As promise wakens in the sleeping land, they carol, fest, and give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. And so do we here now, this year, and every year.
If you want the hymnal, it's page 235. The word should be up there. Please stand. We're going to sing Deck the Halls. Be joyful, eh?
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don me now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Toll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me, we measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la.
After our words for meditation and our time of silence today, we invite you to do something a bit different if you like. As usual, you may light your candle of joy or concern, either down front or in the back if you like. But if you feel like it and are drawn to one of the 4 altars, go there to meditate on the elements and the symbols for a moment, perhaps remembering that we are all made of the same star stuff, the elements and our bodies. A reminder that the east altar represents air and the intellect, the south, fire and passion, the west, water and emotion, and the north for earth and abundance. Each altar is decorated with its corresponding element, so they should be easy to identify. Please join me in the spirit of prayer and meditation. We are in the midst of the season of celebration. Celebrations of the birth of new hope, of lights, of the triumph of freedom. The darkness of the year is lifting, and the time of light grows longer. We have gathered in this season of celebrations seeking comfort to soften the pain and losses of our lives. Let joy and sorrow join in the fullness of our living. Let the power and strength we embody join us together as we move through the seasons of celebration into a new year with a new vision for peace on earth and goodwill towards all. Let us enjoy our time of silence. We'd like to do a responsive reading today. And your line is simply, the light is reborn. In the greatest darkness, out of the winter's cold, from our deepest fears, when we most despair,
the light is reborn.
When the earth lies waste, when animals hide, when the leaves are gone,
the light is reborn.
When the river is frozen, when the ground is hard, shadows are fleeing, light is returning.
The light is reborn.
Warmth will come again. Summer will be here once more. Plants will grow again. Animals will be seen once more.
The light is reborn.
Green will come again. Life will continue.
The light is reborn.
If we can all stand again, we're going to sing another carol. How do you call it?
The holly and the ivy, when they are both full of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the singing of our redbreast when merry Yule draws near. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the singing of robin redbreast when merry Yule draws near.
The following poem from an Irish author celebrates winter solstice by telling the Celtic tale of the battle of the two kings.
The Holly King was crowned and armed and ready for the duel. He blackened the sun out of the sky, and the stars were twinkling cruel. The solstice tells a story of this king upon his steed, how the darkest night of all the year would see the holly bleed.
The Oak King came to challenge him where the greenwood trees stood tall, there to clash with their swords until the wounded one should fall. They fought there for the kingship, and a maiden wise and fair, the ever-changing goddess, eternal in her care.
The Oak King ruled the days of light. His symbol was the sun. His hair was golden, bright, and wild. His cheeks were red as rum. The Holly King was king of night. His beauty thus was dark. Hair of ebony, sleek and long, his smile of ice was stark.
Dark the night, I call you forth, if you would dare to come. I cannot die tonight, I know, my reign has just begun. The Holly King came forth as bid and smiled with humor lost. You cannot reign forever, though, for death will be the cost.
The Oak King looked into the sky. The moon was gazing down. She looked upon the both of them with silent, heavy frown. As valiantly they gave their duel, with honor fair and true, until the sun climbed to the sky with daring golden hue.
The Oak King struck with the force of day straight to the Dark King's heart, and the dying of the darkest night tore winter's hold apart. As the wounded one fell to his death, the light began to grow, and the crown upon the Oak King's brow began to burn and glow.
My reign has come, my holly king, your time is nigh to end. For the days now lengthen fast, and here with the strength I have to lend. And the holly king, he faded fast, his blood upon the floor. As the goddess held the oak king long, his heart was dying sore.
So though the night is dark and drear, and Yuletide cold as ice, remember, light is coming back, warm as wine with spice. The holly and the oak king will always meet to duel. When the wheel has turned full circle, it will once again be Yule.
So merry is the darkest night, and merry warm your life. Our world will turn in cycles, bringing joy as well as strife. All things will pass and be reborn. The seasons tell us well. Remember, in the darkest night, the king of darkness fell.
So I'm going to sing you a story or sing you a song. Happy solstice? Okay, great. I'm going to sing you a song. It's technically a love song, but it works for this time of year, and it's something that I feel on my heart for the congregation today. It's called Love is an Art by Vanessa Carlton. Okay, now you can go. Will you tell me your story? I just want to listen. I just want the words to sink into me. I know it's been hard for you. I know that you're getting through. If I could be the knife that cuts you free. Always moving the light through the dark. Always building up, falling apart. Love is an art. Love is an art. Together we withstand the rain, knowing what the storm can bring. Life to the roots, roses to the garden. Always moving the light through the dark. Always building up, falling apart. Love is an art. Love is an art. Love is an art. It's in the alchemy, the sum of you and me. Love, let us lift the screen. All our shame will melt away. take power from the secrets we keep. Always moving the light through the dark, always building up, falling apart. Love is an art. Love is an art. Love is an art.
A solstice reading adapted from Canadian Unitarian Universalist minister Liz James. December is a strange time to celebrate the return of the light. I understand that this is when the days start to get longer, technically, but who are we kidding? The winteriest months are still coming. January is Christmas bills and broken resolutions. February and March seem to go on forever. And after that, there will probably be a few fake springs to get our hopes up before the real thing arrives. For now, we have months of waking in the dark and curling up with coffee by the soft lamp light. Months of the smell and sounds of snow wrapped around us and the air biting sharply on our cheeks each time we go outside. Months of waiting for something, anything that feels a little like summer. It'll be months before we first feel spring unraveling the knots in our shoulders. You have to wonder, who picked this time to celebrate? Somewhere along the line, a choice was made to celebrate at a time when any tangible warmth was months away. Some very observant person noticed that the sun had turned a corner. In the middle of what felt like winter, there was just a little more light. And it's that way a lot. With actions that start small and grow over time. Like when there's a few bowls of soup that becomes then an organization that changes thousands of lives. Or with great discoveries of art. These things start with a tiny spark. They say it's always darkest just before the dawn, but it isn't. Before the dawn, there's just a little bit of light, and you might even miss it. Spring comes slowly. Change seeps in. And we sit, knowing we are lights to one another and to ourselves. Knowing that far from extinguishing the candle flame, the darkness makes its light more beautiful. Knowing that this is going to take some time. It's supposed to take time. Which is why I think we celebrate now. Because there's a long journey ahead. And when that journey is long, it is so much better if we all go together.
song by the group called We Shall Be Known.
It is time now for generosity. You like that? The winter's darkness spreads across the land and cold seeps through our thickest coats. We hurry here, drawn by the warmth of faces familiar and new, to the welcoming walls of this house. Here, for this hour, we open ourselves to this sacred space where truth, love, and challenge meet. We invite you to join us as we take the collection to support this place by placing an offering in the basket at the back of the church as you leave, or by an online gift at uuflint.org. All gifts of treasure, time, and talent are gratefully appreciated.
We're going to use our hymn book for our closing hymn, so Hymn number 226 in your gray hymnal. And stand as willing and able.
I'm gonna have Dan run through this tune once, because I'm not really, okay. No, I don't know what you mean. All right, we got her now.
People look east, the time is near of the crowning of the year. Make your house fair as you are able. Trim the hearth and set the table. People look east and sing today. Love, the guest is on the way. Furrows be glad, the earth is bare. One more seed is planted there. Give up your strength, the seed to nourish, that in course the flower may flourish. People look east and sing today. Love, the rose is on the way. Stars keep the watch when night is dim. One more light the bow shall trim, shining beyond the frosty weather, bright as the sun and moon together. People look east and sing today. Love, the star is on the way.
Thank you so much. Please be seated.
Winter is the time when the earth is bare and most trees have no leaves. No food is growing now. Spirits of the earth, go with us today.
Winter is the time of snow, of water turning to ice, and Jack Frost nipping at us. Spirits of the water, go with us today.
Winter is the time for sitting in front of roaring fires for warmth and blazing candles for light. Spirits of fire, go with us today.
And east. Winter is the time for cold, cold winds and freezing breezes. Spirits of the air, go with us today.
The circle is open but never broken. Ancestors and elements, thank you for visiting us today. Blessed be.
Say that the shadows shall not cross. Make an oblation out of all you've lost in the longest night. Gather friends, cast your hopes into the fire. as it shows. Stare at God through the dark windows of the longest night of the year. Night that seems like a lifetime if you're waiting for the sun. So why not sing to the nighttime and the burning stars up above? Come with drums, bells and horns. I come in silence, I come forlorn. Come like a miner at the door of the longest night. If I deep in the stillness, deep in the cold, deep in the darkness, a miner knows that there is a diamond in the soul of the longest night of the year. Night that seems like a lifetime if you're waiting for the sun. So why not sing to the nighttime and the burning stars up above? Maybe peace hides in a storm. Maybe winter's heart is warm. And maybe light itself is born in the darkest night. In the darkest night.
Thanks to everyone for being with us, and please join us downstairs for refreshments.
And a special thanks to everyone who participated in this service and made it possible, too. So.